Brandogen arms you with strategy, clarity,
systems. Brandogen!
oxygen for business growth.
I would like to get started by saying this. Most Nigerian businesses don't have sales programs. They have marketing. They have a marketing system program. They have a marketing system program, and it is something that I've observed among business owners, and it is discouraging, right? At the office, a couple of times you meet a good number of clients, and if you do an in-depth studies, you will find out that the challenges they are having is not actually lack of sales, but marketing. And I don't know, for many of us, I don't know how many of us understand the difference between sales and marketing. Do we have anyone here who can help us to distinguish these two?
The market and sell are different things. When we say marketing system, we mean the process that you follow to get the market in a right position. When we say sell problem, that is the product, how the people are assessing it, how the people buy that product turnover. That is little knowledge on it. Thank you.
This is intelligent. Thank you so much. Your name is not showing here. I would appreciate if I can know your name, please. Thank you so much.
My name is Professor Malik. I've joined from Kano, sir.
Oh, Professor who, sorry?
Professor Malik.
Malik, thank you. Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. So, like I said earlier, the issue for some businesses is not having a good sales system. And it is, I believe it's a big problem, because if you do marketing, if you approach marketing just like you approach every other thing, casually, it's not definitely going to give you the best result. So it is best that you set up the right system, the right marketing system, or rather marketing structure for your business. Like I said earlier, the essence of this particular training is to assist us to develop and build better for 2026. At Brandsense Nigeria, we did a kind of a research, and we studied certain things this year in our marketing approach, and we found out, not just in our businesses, we used a few other businesses for an example, and towards the end of the year, we got results that we are really outstanding. We tested this system, this pattern in our business. We tested it in real estate systems. We tested it in a few other businesses across Nigeria, and they all proved to be right. They all proved to be better than what what is obtainable before. And this is the reason why I decided to share this with everyone else, believing that we are going to implement whatever it is we've said. Like I mentioned yesterday, that the success of everyone here in participation in this particular event is going to come not by just being present here, but by applying the knowledge, by applying the information we are getting from this particular class. I am Jasper Nwoye, and I am the branding and advertising strategist at Brandsense. What we do basically is helping businesses to reach we help businesses to reach their desired number of sales, in terms of marketing, more of online marketing anyways. So we are going to be looking, diving deep in how we're going to be setting up the right marketing system or structure for our businesses by next year. Now, there are a lot of misunderstanding business owners have when it comes to marketing. And this is the part that disturbs me so badly, that because of that, we have made a lot of rules, we've made a lot of changes in how we operate our business this year. It is painful to see that most business owners, they approach business as to say that business is an emergency button. Like they approach marketing as though it's an emergency button. They approach marketing as though it's something that you go to when everything goes bad. Like when sales drops, you now say, wow, what are we going to do? It's time to now choose marketing. Why marketing is that part of a business that should always be on. It's like the engine of a car. For the car to keep driving, for sales to keep happening, the engine has to be on, right? If a car can move without the engine being on, that's correct. But that will happen only when the car is in a slopy position, in the slopy road. It can just keep rolling without the engine being on. It's possible, right? So, but in real life, for you to sell, if you get started with a new business, you can't make any single sales if you tell no one about the business, if no one sees the business. That is a simple, basic understanding we all have. Now, but what we all do is, once we get started with that initial momentum, we always tend to push our businesses. We keep pushing it, we share it on our status on a daily basis, we tell our friends at all times, we post it on Facebook, we even run ads for the business. We print billboards, we print flyers, we go to the market, churches, everywhere, organizations, and we publicize these businesses. It's beautiful. But we notice that what happens is, after a year, after 2 years, or 3 years, that momentum drops. It drops, and it drops for a reason. In some cases, like we mentioned, we've been discussing since 2 days now. This always happens when it's a case of a sole proprietor. When the person is getting started, the person is usually free. The person is probably servicing one or two or fewer clients. The person can be the logistics person, the content person, the admin, financial, take care of all of those things. But as time keeps going on, you are attracting more customers. You are now servicing a good number of customers. Now, what happens over the time is that you start becoming occupied. And as you are getting occupied, you will want to relieve yourself of some other duties. And sadly, one of the duties that is being affected is in the duties of marketing. We reduce marketing. And now the clients we've been able to draw to ourselves are going to now start patronizing us, right? And that's organic, it's beautiful. But the problem is marketing has dropped. You will not see the impact immediately. But it's going to show up months later, years later, or whenever. In some cases, it doesn't drop. It remains stable. It remains stable for life. It remains stable. As long as every other thing keeps happening, it keeps moving. But then the thing is, if you're going to stop there, if you are okay with that result, right? But I believe that many of us are doing our businesses. Many of us, not everyone. Many of us want to take our businesses to the global level. And many of us want our businesses to outlive us. If that must happen, it's only will happen when we take up marketing beyond this particular level. You can't always be the one to do your marketing alone. You have to adopt other means of marketing. It must not necessarily, when we started initially, particularly, I was doing more of one-on-one marketing. So at some point, we decided, as we redefined our business model a couple of times, and we had to adopt digital marketing, and we embraced it. And whatever pattern and strategy we were using at the initial time has changed 1,000 times till today. That we are, even this year alone, we have changed a lot of strategies, and this is always happening just to assist us to suit the market. Because a particular strategy you used some years back is never going to happen again. it's not going to be much productive. It's not going to be much. It's not going to give you much results, right? So there is need for you to consistently keep changing your strategy. So here we said marketing is not posting flyers, just like many of us will think. If we talk about marketing, how are you marketing your business? How strong is your marketing team? So most businesses or most business owners will always tell us, yes, we post every day. We post on all platforms. But these are not the true definition of what marketing is. Boosting posts occasionally is paramount. I can't overemphasize on this particular one, but the truth is that that is not what marketing is. Boosting your posts, we are not talking about just posting it, but boosting it, your posts occasionally, like regularly. It's very important. If you're not doing that, I will encourage you to start doing it. But that is not where it stops. Running ads when desperate. This is where a good number of persons are stuck in. Realtors, this is where they are stuck in. They get excited about a new property that just got launched. Take, for instance, in Asaba, currently is Obi Kubana Millennium City. They are excited. The property is selling hot. It's the hype. The hype is all over everywhere, and the property the investment is worth it. You know, at an affordable rate. Everybody wants to go for it, and they'll be like, "Wow, let me run ad on this particular property and the particular project." The truth is, you are going to do it, but what you find out is when you run ads. I don't know, but personally, it has happened. When you run ads when you are desperate, in most cases, it doesn't end up doing well, depending on the business anyways. What happens? Why is it like that? Because you don't have time, you are desperate. And in our studies so far, most sales systems requires that you give time. Even if you want to set up your ad, take for instance, Meta ad, they'll tell you that you need to set your ad minimum 4 days. 4 days. How many of us are aware about this? How many of us are aware? Okay.
Just getting to hear about it.
Okay, minimum 4 days. If you can't do anything less than 3 days, 2 days, 1 day, no. You can do that, but if you want to do it, you must have to set for 4 days, have enough fun for 4 days, then you start the ad. Maybe after a day or two, you can now manually stop the ad. But Facebook will tell you that it is recommended that you set your ad to run for 4 days. Why? So that the algorithm should be able to understand your content and your audience, right? So it is always bad that you run your ad when you are desperate. Now, marketing is a structured system that attracts attention, builds trust, and converts consistently. This is what marketing is. This is what marketing is. A structured system that attracts attention. So in your business, do you have a system that is attracting attention? Or are you just up for every morning you wake up, you go to your office or your store, open your office and get seated, servicing clients? If you are a trader, waiting for when people call to, it's beautiful. But on daily basis, steadily, do you have a system that is attracting attention? Some of us have our billboards. It's beautiful, it's eye-catching, it's good, but how strong is it? How are you building trust for your business? And how are you converting consistently? All of these things are meant to happen at all times. You need to have a system that is doing this even when you are asleep. Even when you are asleep. That is when you are going to see how sweet and how easy it is to run a business. If there is no system, there will be no predictable sales. If there is no system, there will be no predictable sales. We said, build your marketing system. So it is your responsibility to ask yourself questions on how you can make these things to work. A marketing system such that you don't need to be there for customers to be, you don't need to, you take for instance, you're already busy with attending or servicing your customers. You need to have a system or a team in place that will be attracting customers steadily. Take for instance, in every normal market, maybe main market or any computer village, in any popular market, you know, most business owners or most traders, what they do is that the business owner will always stay in the shop and have someone outside the shop in the streets of the market trying to call customers into the shop. I don't know if you are familiar with this particular system. How many of us are familiar with that? How many of us are familiar with that? Good, good.
I have come across it.
Good. So what they are trying to do is to attract customers. So you don't need to worry yourself. You already place the person on maybe a commission or a certain markup for every single sales that happens. So you are rest assured that this person is going to be attracting customers for your business while you are faced with other things. Now, but if you don't have such system, if your business doesn't support such, what other method do you have in place? Even if it accepts such, there are other methods you can still adopt, like digitally, to ensure that these things are happening at a faster rate. So you need to make sure that you have a system of with which you are attracting customers steadily. You are attending to their needs, trying to get them to convert and buy from you. It's very much important. Now, there are core marketing pain points that we all face on day-to-day business activities, and I'll be listing some of them. The symptoms I listed here. One is posting today, disappearing tomorrow. How many of us are guilty of this? We post today, and tomorrow or next 1 week, we are not going to post again. Reason, because we just got home, we're tired and all that. How many of us? It's normal, but not for a first-time business person, not for an entrepreneur that just getting started, right? Many of us are guilty of that. Then we have ads on and off, like NEPA lights. You run ad today, you forget about it. Whether it gave you sales or not, you are going to run the ad again next after maybe 3 to 4 months or weeks. That's not really helpful. No content calendar. You don't have any plan for what you are posting. You just wake up every one morning. Anyone you feel like, you just post it. There is no plan. There is no plan. But if you have plan, you will understand the need to comment today. Plan for the last post you're going to make for the year. And what kind of post can that be? Is appreciation, to appreciate your customers, or appreciate your staff, or appreciate your business partners. If you're into real estate, your realtors. You can take your time and plan for such, right? That can help grow the engagements on your business page. No follow-up systems. All of these things are really affecting your sales on daily basis. Why it hurts sales? Customers need reputations to trust. I don't know, for us, most of our customers, many of them, except one, I can tell for one for sure. We started running the ad at the office that morning, and the person reached out to us that morning and made payments that same morning. This happened under an hour. But aside that, many of them will see the ad, engage, but we don't stop there. We continue running the ad. The person will message you like 2, 3, 4, 5 times. In some cases 1 week. In some cases, the person finally patronizes you after 1 year of the initial message after the initial message came in, right? Why? Because we are consistent. We are consistent, and the person has been seeing the ad come and go. Sometimes we mention, some of us will be like, why is Coca-Cola? No, Coca-Cola always advertising, because they are always advertising. It's not as though it's a genuine stuff. Like, they're not doing it because they have the money. That's the right thing to do. You are not doing it doesn't mean it's normal. The normal thing to do is to consistently keep running ads. consistently keep putting your business in the eyes of your audience. People buy from brands they see often, and that is the truth. People buy, if you go to the market to buy a generator and you see a new generator, it might be the best in the market, but for the fact that you're seeing it for the first time, you may prefer to buy the normal Sumac Fireman that you are used to, right? And that is simply how all of this things works. We have the algorithm rewards consistently, not brilliance. That's why Facebook will tell you your ad shouldn't run just for 4 days. It should run for a longer period of time. It should be consistent. Now, we have, if people don't see you, they can't buy from you. If it's seeing is believing. Seeing is believing. Permit me to use the Bible. The Bible said, let your light so shine before men that they may see your good work. Your business needs to shine brighter. Solutions to the solution one to the pain points I just listed, we have content, daily or scheduled presence. You have to make your content daily or schedule them. Ads, always on. You should always advertise your business all the time. This will help to guarantee constant lead generation. That you are always, what we mean by lead and prospects, you are always receiving prospects. You just see, just like you own a store or a shop, and people are consistently coming to ask you, how much are you selling this book? How much is this shoe? Can I buy this land? Do you have installment payment for this property? Always. If you have such, there is every tendency that people are going to buy. Compared to the fact that you are selling something, you are in a busy market, but no single person is coming to ask you what you are selling, how much you are selling it, and all that. So follow-up, the follow-up system says sales doesn't end at the first message. Sales does not end at the first message. It happens just like I told you about mine, consistently. You don't need to post everywhere. You don't need to post everywhere. You need to show up regularly in one place, especially as a startup. We have pain points, no clear message. No clear message. Some of us are busy confusing our audience. Some of us are busy confusing our prospects. You have too many offers. You tell them buy, maybe you are giving an offer, you are selling a skincare product, you are doing Christmas promo, and the same Christmas promo, you are also doing New Year promo, confusing them. Your Christmas promo is ending February, the first week of February, but your New Year promo is ending first week of January. Bringing confusion, and a lot of more offers like that are confusing like that. No clear niche. This week you sell this, another week you sell something else. Like you don't have any definition. We do everything. You offer all the services. You are into printing. You are into design. You are into logistics. You are into graphics and photography. Too many things. Why it hurts sales? Confused customers don't buy. I don't know how many of us are following what I'm saying. Please, if you're following, can you indicate? Can I hear you say something?
Yes, we are following. Please. We are following.
Someone has been communicating. Please, can I have someone else?
Yes, Samuel.
Good. Thank you.
We are following, please. Thank you.
Thank you. So why it hurts sales? Confused customers don't buy. People pay for clarity, not complexity. People pay for clarity and not for complexity. All of us are very much familiar with all of those things. You want to buy something from the market, you need to be sure of what you are buying. I want to buy a generator. I need to be sure that whether this is a copper coil or just normal aluminum. You don't tell me you have the same company, we are producing aluminum, we have aluminum, we have copper. You should have one. So we know that we all know that you do this, right? It is very much important to note. Okay, I think this is it. Now we have solution 2. We have one main promise. Offer a promise and stick to it. I think, but before this, okay, this is a pain point. You offer one promise and stick to your promise. Offer a promise and stick to the promise. That is, in a nutshell, just have one single message. Have a single message. One target audience. One target audience. Take, for instance, we at Bransense, we are not targeting everybody, no. We are not targeting everybody. Everyone is not our customer. At the same time, we want our voice to go. Everyone can hear us. But the people we are looking out for are not really the people that are just getting started in business. No, those are not our customers. Those are not our customers. We are looking out for people that have problems with sales and marketing. If you have problems with sales and marketing, then you are the person we are looking for. If you're having issues attracting customers to your business, if you're in a month, you only have 5 persons that ask about your business, made inquiries and all that, and you want to increase that, because it's by increasing that you're going to get good number of sales. We are here for you. These are the people we are looking out for. Are we looking out for all these people in the world? No, we are only targeting Africa. Out of the whole 7 continents, we are only targeting where? Africa, starting from Nigeria. We have a clear just one target audience. One transformation. All of these things happens one step at a time. One step at a time. We help Nigerian business owners build systems that generate sales consistently. What is your own, who are your own target audience? Who is your target audience? Turn it to posts. Just like the same reason for which we are trying to attract our own our audience. That is the reason why we had to prepare this meeting. Right? That's why we prepared this webinar, to offer solutions to these business owners. In your case, no matter the kind of audience you have, you can always convert that to become a post, to become a video, run it as an ad, send it as an email message or a WhatsApp message. You can always create something around that. Always. So we have the solutions, auto reprise, like on WhatsApp. Many of us can easily do that. It's free. Just you can have auto reprise, broadcast list. Broadcast message can assist you to send a message at the same time to a lot of people. These are just a few tools that you can always use to automate a few conversation. Email or WhatsApp reminders, dedicated sales process. These 4 items here are free. You can always do those stuffs freely. You can become the dedicated sales person for your business, right? At the beginning stage, but at some point, you can then decide to outsource it to a team, which at the end of the class, I'll show us or tell us how we can assist you to make that happen. Marketing brings attention. Follow-up brings money. Marketing brings attention. If you go out to tell persons, we do this, we solve these problems, it will bring attention to you. We cure HIV and AIDS, it will bring attention to you. So many of them will be interested, but in the process of trying to get to you, something can distract them. So that is where follow-up comes in. You can run an ad and someone sees your ad very interesting and taps on your ad. Going through your landing page, the person will get a call. Please, there is an urgent need for you to attend to this particular client that wants to pay us 1 million or 10 million. I tell you, immediately the person is dropping that call. The person is not looking at your ad. But if you already have the person's contact, you do follow up. The person didn't patronize you that moment, not because the person is not interested, but because the person got distracted. So marketing brings what? Attention. Don't misunderstand it. Whenever you are running your ad, don't think that the ad converts to money immediately. No. Anytime you're running an ad, have it in mind that what you are trying to achieve is attention. Attention is a new currency. So whenever you're running your ad, you are trying to draw what? attention. But then those attentions you've gained, you have taken those data, you have taken record of the whole person's information of the people that contacted you or showed interest in your ad. You now need to do a work, and the work is called what? Follow up. Are you communicating? Are you understanding what I'm saying, please?
Yes, we
Hello?
are with you. We are with you.
Good, good. I would have,
Hello,
even because of time. Okay.
With you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. Even because of time, I would have loved to ask how many of us are doing some of these things already, but we are going to forge ahead immediately. The third pain point we have: leads come in, but go cold. How many of us are used to this? People are showing interest in your business, but at some point, it looks as though they have just lost interest after a day or two or 1 week. Someone will ask you on WhatsApp, please, how much are you selling this? You tell the person, well, can you deliver in 2 days? You say yes. Can you this one? Yes. After some points, you notice the person is no longer responding. You start calling the person is not doing anything. The person is in some cases doesn't pick your call. We are all used to issues and pain points like that. No customer relation management at all, or WhatsApp structure. We don't have anything like that. Replying when convenient. Hey. This particular one has robbed many of us of huge sales. Replying when convenient. It has robbed a lot from many business owners. You don't reply when convenient. You reply immediately. The message drops. You reply immediately. The prospect drops the message. That is why the auto response message, auto replies that we have here in the first one is there. That is why WhatsApp has written messages automated. They are not stupid to have that. It is disturbing that most business owners respond to messages at their own convenience. So one of the things I did, one of the ways I decided to discipline myself in the past few months is to attend to every single message that drops.
Hello.
Attend to every single message that drops. It is very important that we prioritize it. Prioritize replying to every single message that drops, and if possible, have a structured customer relation management. It is very much important. Why it hurts? Why it hurts? Why it hurts sales, sorry. Sorry, whoever is calling me, please, we can discuss later. You can drop a message, I will see that. Thank you. Why it hurts? We have 80% of sales happens after follow-up. If you have run an ad before, or if you've been able to get any sales from ad, you will understand that this is true. Like I told us, in my whole entire experience, it has happened only once that someone saw our, we started running the ad. It was on Friday. We started the ad that same Friday, and the person saw it. It was in the morning. I just said I stepped out of the office. We got the lead. I got a message from the team, from my team, that this is what the person is asking. If we have a flexible system and source, we attended to the message. The person paid immediately. It was surprising. It was the first time. 80% of sales happens after follow up. So if you are not used to it, you will think that it's very stressful. But it's not stressful. That's probably because we're just getting started. Nigerian market needs reminders. I feel like telling you to touch yourself and say, Nigerian market people need reminders. We need reminders, too many of them. Too many reminders. We need you to remind us. But note, please, when you are doing the reminder, don't make it look as though you are desperate. Don't make it look desperate. Else, nobody likes being sold to. Nobody likes being sold to, right? So don't be salesy when trying to do your follow-up. So here we said that marketing is not something you do when you are broke. Marketing is not what you do when you are broke. It is something you do so you never go broke. So please, for a reason, I just got a notification. The class will be ending now. Please, I will, before starting to do aggressive marketing, build system, build structure, you can meet me after this class to help you discuss on how we can do that. So you can face other things while we help you to do or set up your marketing system. Is that okay?
Yes, thanks a lot.
Good, thank you so much. So if you have any further questions, please, I will appreciate you put the question in the group. I may leave the group open tonight. If you don't, you can go ahead to leave it in my inbox. I'm going to address the group. If I'm not going to be, because we don't want to open the community because a lot of spams. If you open it, if we're going to start putting messages, and I know how annoying it can be. So I may ask for questions directly to come to my DM so that I can take time to answer all of your questions. And if you need further services that we can assist you with, we are always there to help you. Like I mentioned, we can always help you to set up the right ads, create the right content, and manage it with ease. No matter what business it is you are doing, no matter what it is you are doing, we can always help you to, consistently keep flooding customers to your business. And I believe that that's what you need for 2026 to make much impact in your business. In whether it's to get lead to attend to them, to do the follow-up system and all of that, we can help you structure it in such a way that it can be meaningful. Thank you for participating in the last session for this particular event. I really appreciate everyone who has taken their time to invite their friends, their business partners, their family members to join us in this particular training. I appreciate you all. Before leaving, Mr. Ikeshwa, we'd like to give you a chance to say something if you're raising your hand. Ikechukwu, you are raising your hand. You want to say something?
Yes, I want. Yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the wonderful presentation. At least today I joined and I learned a lot around marketing. I'll have to go through the other sessions, other live sessions of yesterday and 2 days ago to follow up on the other part of the business discussion that have gone on through the past 2 days. So, but in the what I followed through this is the marketing part now. I have 1 or 2 questions, and that has been my challenge actually in running my business. I have a pharmacy business I run, so and more a healthcare business and more pharmaceuticals. So most times in running online marketing, especially building up my Facebook posts and the rest, I usually have challenge with the graphics that comes with it, because most times for you to make that very attractive and catchy, you need to make sure that you are spicing them with a very nice graphics. And those areas that I may not be able to have, I don't have the time to be able to get done, or to keep changing ads and graphics and all that. So for a business that doesn't have maybe money to go and hire a social media personality, manager, especially or that will have to go and hire a graphic designer to keep doing ads, graphic design for me. How do you recommend in a cost-effective manner to be able to run an online social media campaign that can be able to really drive traffic? So that's
thank you for your question.
questions.
I'll quickly attend to the question. If you want its quality, it will not be cheap. If you want it urgent, you may not have its quality enough. So you will lose some parts to gain some parts. And your question is about how cheap, how can you get it at an affordable rate? Now, one thing we have done at BrandSense is to solve this particular problem in such a way that it can allow you breathe. Like when I say breathe, you can breathe. Now, I will start spelling things out. How much do you think you can pay a graphics designer to help you manage your business in a month? A graphics designer, I don't know from your end, graphics designers, I don't know how much they charge, maybe 5,000, 2,000. I don't know how much they charge, 10,000. But a good one in Nigeria currently, how much, do you have an idea?
No, I actually don't have an. I'm
coming. Don't worry. So on a normal scale, if you should check, maybe ask ChatGPT or Google, or even ask any graphic designer you may know. Normal rate currently is around 5,000 on average. Now, you want to post minimum 3 times a week. I can't tell, but if you do the mathematics, you see how much it's going to cost you. Then you will now look out for a social media manager for your business. If you may consider looking for a video editor or someone that can help you do content, or even a presenter. By the time you are done with all of these things, at the lowest scale, like I mentioned, 3 posts a week, inclusive of the video, the pictures, all of this. There is no how you will not spend 100,000 a month. This is only for content. We are not talking about you running ads. Do you understand my point?
Yeah, yes.
If all you have in a month to promote your business is 100,000, 30% should not pass the content. Like 30% should not pass how much you want to use for ad. As in, put 30, 70. That it should not cross. It should not cross. It should not cross.
Okay.
So what we have done at BrandSense is to help you reduce this thing. Like, okay, take for instance, I'm going to give you a figure. The mini package, the lowest we have, lowest. We help you develop a calendar, plan your content for a month. We can help you organize it. It's not as though it's automatic, like we just do it and that you still have the right to make changes, request for some changes and all of that. After you've approved the content calendar, we go ahead and develop them for you. Convert them into a good flyer. It's not AI, like real job. Then we go ahead to help you manage it online, attend to whatever it is. We help you to run ad if you have money, because on a normal basis, if you're not our customer, if you want to run an ad for you, we charge you 50%. Or take for instance, you want to run an ad of 100,000, we're going to charge you 50% to help you services. But for the fact you're a client, we are not going to charge you a dime. Guess how much we are going to do all this at 42,000 naira a month. So with 42,000 naira, you have employed a graphics designer, you have employed a social media manager, you have employed a content creator. I think at this point it's time to clap.
Is it tailored? Yes, actually, I agree.
So it's an offer we have made for most business. We have other packages that can allow, depending on how much you want to scale your business, but this, like I said, is the lowest we are offering. So this is what you spend on monthly basis. Go and check anywhere in Nigeria if you see. And we're not talking about just anyhow content. We're talking about quality.
This lowest doesn't.
Sorry?
And the content can be tailored towards my niche, like my business.
It is not can be. It is tailored. The question is not if it can be. Okay. It is only tailored to what you want us to do it connected to. You don't bother. What am I posting? No, we have everything to take care of for you. So if you want if you now want to do marketing, of course, by every month we give you reports. This is what has happened in your business within this period of time, and we encourage you to do this or do that, depending on.
So that's another part. That's another part that one will look at. How do you ensure that that is converted to
like I mentioned earlier, all of that does not convert to sales. All of that does not convert to sales. What you are busy doing, that's why I told you, don't exceed 30% of your marketing budget on content creation. All of that is just content creation. You are using it for visibility. If it's half visibility. When you talk about visibility, is when you have now pushed it for the world to see, when you have used ad to push it up. So you do that. You can't do a content and put it because it's nice. You think the whole world, no, that's not how it works. You have to.
So what I convert it to? What did now convert
visibility?
It to?
Visibility. Content if you run ad, you get visibility. So what is that visibility maintained? You have to, after creating your content, you post it on Facebook, you have to run an ad on it. The ad will now make sure that even if you don't have any follower on you make sure that many thousands are seeing it. And that is just simply how it is.
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. If you have other questions or if you are interested in what we have discussed and want Classens to help you solve the problem, please, you can reach us out on WhatsApp following the message I'm going to be dropping. Thank you, everyone.
I have a question.
Please, like I said, the class will be ending. Just drop us the message in the group. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry that I can't be taking further questions. We have a few other engagements we need to attend to. Is that okay? Hello, please, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine. I think you
okay. I'm going to be dropping a message immediately after this session. Check our community and send your question immediately to the number that drops the message. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And good night.